Hello everybody, welcome back to some Scholar of the First Sin. I haven't actually finished clearing out all the areas because it takes forever in this DLC because everything seems to be so far apart. I don't know if we just made it through this DLC way faster than the other ones or something, but I just feel like it's taken me a lot longer to clear out the sections that we did in a day than it did in, well, the rest of the game. I don't think there's been any other sections of the game where I found it difficult to finish clearing them out before. But I guess, you know, this is one giant area, whereas before we would normally go through one smaller area, like let's say Shaded Ruins, and obviously that would be a lot faster because there was less enemies, it was smaller area, but you know, still by the end of it, right? So yeah, we're heading out this way to what is considered the worst section of the game entirely. Now, if we go this way, I think. Yeah, there it is. So if we go this way, we can grab us some help. We can get Abbess Viva. Over here, we have Manhunter O'Hara. You remember, great bow user. But up here, one that we really want is Head of Vengarl. We definitely want that one. Now here's the thing. Manhunter O'Hara is only here in Scholar of the First Sin, but that I don't necessarily know that that means that she's like better than Abbess Viva. Like, I don't know which one is better. I mean, Abbess Viva was the one who was put in here in the main game, so I guess we'll take her. I don't think we can get another one yet. Oh, look at that, we can too. Alright. Oh, fuck it, let's get all three. I doubt that it would be a good idea to take all three into the final fight, but, you know, whatever. Alright. So now we got three, and now we just gotta make our way through this fucking place. Alright. So the whole trick with this is that, as we move between here and wherever the fuck it is we're supposed to go, the blizzard will kick up like this, and it will summon reindeer that come and attack us. And now the reindeer are supposedly like the worst enemies in this game. I don't know if it's just because they attack you in a blizzard like this. I don't know if maybe they have like really strong attacks or a lot of health or anything, but I'm gonna wait for the blizzard to go down and see if I can, because supposedly you're able to see your next objective. Now I see what looks like a building up there, but that could also just be the top of the mountain. But I'm gonna cast Dark Weapon. I don't even know if Dark is good against these things, but I mean, got out. We're gonna just go this way. I don't know if it's the right way. I have absolutely no idea. I imagine we get attacked by a reindeer at some point. But yeah, I got, there it is. Well, that's a good chunk of damage. Oh, but takes quite a bit of damage too. Alright. Oh yeah. I mean, they're not, ow. They're not that bad. Oh, whoops. You know, assuming you don't run in and then have no stat. Oh. And fucking Viva heals. Well then. Good for her. Now, as far as I know, only one will attack per blizzard. But, like, I don't know, like, the extent of... Oh, well, apparently we hit a wall, so let's just go along the wall then. I know that there's, like, 3 buildings, apparently, to get to, and then a bridge that we need to cross. And that's all that I know. I don't think that there's any particularly, like, important or like really good items to get in this section. thought it was dead. It was not. Jump him up. Okay, still not that bad. I mean, apparently somebody had to take a drink, but they're still not that bad. I still hate the porcupine things, the stupid rabbits, way more. I really hope that one of the buildings is along this path, or that I wasn't just fucking blind and couldn't see it from the summoning circles there. I mean, for all I know, I went in the complete wrong direction right at the beginning, which also wouldn't surprise me. Also, you may notice that I do have my crown on, and yes, it was specifically so I could keep buffing my weapon as I went, because once again, I did hear that this area was really bad and that these enemies were really bad. I feel like I may have been slightly lied to. Because while the area does suck, considering that you can't see where you're going, and that's not even like just because of the blizzard. Ow. I saw it coming. I'm hitting B. I promise. It just doesn't seem to be. Ow, that fucking kick, man. Okay, Abyss, you wanna throw a heal down? No? That's fine. I have life gems. Okay, I mean, there's our wall, so we'll just keep going, because, I mean, at some point we have to reach something, right? Once again, I feel like people were complaining about this area because, like, they can say that the reindeer are really bad, but they're not all that horrible. At least not when you have, like, 3 other NPCs with you to take some of the heat. Now, supposedly, you can also stealth your way through all the reindeer by, using a silver talisman, or the, chameleon spell, and it'll turn you into something of the environment. And if you apparently if you only move when the blizzard is up like that, the reindeer won't aggro on you. Good God, did I really just take like such a wrong turn or something? I mean, I still don't hate this nearly as much as the rabbits, but like, how did that still connect? And there goes her. Like, jump up. I guess these guys can drop a petrified dragon bone, and oh, there's a building. I think. I hope. It better fucking be. And they also have a rare chance to drop a bone fist. Now, according to the wiki, they just have an insanely low chance of dropping it. But according to the one video that I watched, they can only drop it if you've been summoned as a phantom by someone else. Okay. So now supposedly from here we should be able to see our next building. Obviously not. Oh, wait, I thought I saw... Okay. Aha, right there. I thought I saw a shiny the other way. Oh, and there's a body out here. Okay, well, let's head that way. And there's something else there? Is that like a reindeer that spawned way out? Oh no, it's just like a little hollow out here. Wouldn't that be a bitch if like the hollow fucking killed someone? Okay, I knew that that was a late dodge, but... Fucking kick, man. Oh, now it's gonna charge. But it's fine, that's what Bengarl is here for, because he has a fuck ton of health. I also thought about bringing the repair spell, but apparently you can poison the boss. So I figure, why not, right? I brought my Toxic Mist instead. comes. And there it goes. Alright. Well, fuck me in that attack. Oh, thanks, Grabone. Oh, fuck you. Okay, it's dead. But the blizzard obviously went away and came back, so... Yep, there it is. I was gonna say, so there's a good chance that we do get another one. Oh, fuck off. Now these things will stop spawning eventually, but apparently their spawn isn't like other enemies in the game where it's like a certain number of them, and then if you kill each individual 12 times, they'll stop spawning. Apparently there's just a certain number of them, period, that will spawn. Oh, that one is alive. Oof. Okay, Bangirl. Alright. Wow, that was pathetic. Alright. Oh. What you got? Oh, light gem. Good. I've been using some of them. Okay, so this is in fact the second building. So if we activate this, this will actually make a healing pool that will heal even the NPCs if they get into it. I don't know where O'Hara went, but okay. There we go. Don't know why I couldn't leave. Come on, get into the... There we go. Diva's healing up. Like I said, I don't know where the hell O'Hara went. Just gonna wait for this to clear, and then I should be able to see our next objective, hopefully. I cannot, but I have to... Oh, wait, yes, there we go. Nope, that's where we came. Is it where? No, it can't be where we came from. You know what, though, I am going to run back in here, because they can't spawn when you're in the buildings, as far as I'm aware. They won't spawn while you're in the building, so I'm going to sit in here, buff my weapon. I also don't know why I keep bringing my shield back out, just to put it on my back, but as you can see as well, I am using the Forlorn set just for the added damage. And like I said, I got the crown on so that I could keep buffing my weapon as we went. Alright, so that's where we're going. I see a couple of rando enemies, but I'm not too worried about that. I'll just make a beeline for the corpse and then try and get over there, because once we reach there, we'll be safe. Oh, alright guys, can you please not? Fucking I swear to God, I am hitting my dodge button and it just nothing. I think I might just the spear may not be the best choice for these guys, just because they have like the opening to attack them. What the fuck is that? Between their attacks just isn't great. I am slightly worried about that enemy that I saw over there. But yeah, these reindeer aren't nearly as bad as everybody seemed to make out. I mean, that's a tough looking enemy, but he's not doing anything, so I guess we'll just leave him be. I mean, I guess I could always pull up my bow and try and draw him to me, but I don't know why I did that. Why I did that? There we go. Oh, get the stabby stab. Don't know why that didn't do as much damage as it normally does. But either way, he's dead. I mean, the regular enemy's health doesn't change with summons, does it? Like, I could have swore that it was just the, like, I'm pretty sure it was just the boss ones that change with that. Alright, where are we going from here? I see what could be a path. That's got to be the way to go. Now, the question is do I stick around with this guy out here? I mean, it's just weird that he's just, like, there. It's also weird that O'Hara is just gone, but... You know what, let's... Yeah, I don't know if, like, he's gonna have something... Like, maybe he drops something? I don't know. And then if we pull him in here, we should be able to fight him without the reindeer. Ow. Good old backstab as Vangarl takes. Didn't expect to follow up, but that's fine. Nope. Turn around. And he's dead. And he did drop, just a Twilight Herb. Alright. Well, quick, while the blizzard just cleared, so let's go. I guess the guy's spear landed way out here. That's odd, but whatever. Hopefully this is the right way. I mean, it looks different. It is. See, I feel like a lot of stuff with these enemies probably has to do more with their mobility than... Oh, fuck you. Than their actual, like, damage or anything. Oh, and apparently we got 2 of them. Of course, my repair power was nowhere near where I thought it was. Now, I don't know how often it is you get 2 of them, but that really sucks considering that now the blizzard's back, and we could very well get at least 1 more. Apparently, we could potentially get 2 more. And there it is. Now, if you're wondering why I don't just run if I think I know the way, well, that's because these guys can follow you right up to the fog gate, but I should probably get closer to it, maybe. That'll stop more from spawning. Because, like, now maybe that we're here, no more will spawn, maybe. Okay. Attack, get out of there. Kill. Okay. Quickly run over here and try not to fall down. Ring of the Living, that's interesting. Oh, you know what? I think I might know what that one is, but I want to drop... This did apparently work to stop them spawning, but I'm going to drop down here before I check that out. Hope that both of them heal, and that maybe O'Hara will catch up at some point. I also don't need that anymore, so I was doing less damage than I should have been. Yeah, appear as human while a phantom. So what that one does is when you invade somebody or you're helping somebody, it will, it'll just make you look like you. Like, it'll take away the glow. So, like, if you're invading somebody, you can make yourself not look red. If you're helping somebody, you can make yourself not like the white phantom like these guys are. You know? Like, you can get rid of that. Did Vangarl just... Where is he? Come on, man. Now, obviously if O'Hara isn't here, there's no point. Because I don't know how much the boss's health in that goes up per summon. But obviously if O'Hara isn't going to be here to help damage, I'm not going to fucking... Okay, I'm actually going to... Since I have my crown, I am going to start with the Toxic Mist. I am also going to use one more repair powder. I can't use a Bright Bug, but let's see. What does this weapon scale with more? It doesn't really scale great with either of them, in all honesty. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll use this one. Why not? I don't know. Alright. Let's go in with Bengarl, not at full health. Fiva, a little bit better. Okay, so now, like I said, these are basically the same fight as last time, except this time, as you can see, there is a second one up there. And, the poison did not seem to work. But that's fine. So yeah, there is two of them. Obviously, it's not great. I just do this. Oof, that hurt way more than the other guy did. Oh, why are you over here now? Come on, guys. Keep yours in your area. Yep, there it goes. Fuckers. That's not bad. Obviously, the trip there sucks. Especially when you don't know where to go right at the beginning. But that fight honestly wouldn't be too bad if the other two had fucking kept theirs in their area. Like, apparently also the poison doesn't work, so there seems to be... I mean, it might work, but I didn't really get a good chance to use it, all things considered. So I am actually going to take Repair. And actually, can I cast Repair with this? I can't. Okay. Well, let's go back down. Now, once again, I don't know how much their health goes up, but considering that when we had 2 helpers for Ava, one hit, that was like 100 and some damage, wouldn't even show on its, like you wouldn't even see any yellow on its health bar. So let's get all these guys again. I mean, maybe it's this way, because, I mean, obviously going the other way didn't fucking work. But I still don't, I mean, I know you're supposed to be able to see your next objective, but I just, oh, it's right fucking, oh my god, I literally went as far around as I possibly could have. Like, I literally could not have went further away from where I was supposed to be. Now, I don't know if there's... I was gonna say, I don't know. Well, I mean, we know that there's a spawn point over there, though. There has to be, because we were fighting long before we got here, but... Cast this while the blizzard is still up. I think our next objective is this way. Yep. Now, I highly doubt that we'll make it there, or that it's even possible to make it there without fighting at least one of the fuckers. But now the question is do I just sprint for there anyway? Ow! Alright, once again, I definitely hit B, but you know what, I am going to keep sprinting. Shit. it's still ah, there it is. Good. Because at the very least, if we get close enough to this, he's still fighting Bengal, and it actually looks like he might be fighting more than one. But Bengal also doesn't seem to be in much of a hurry to get here, so. But that's fine. We got the healing pool here. Some more prisoners' loads. And O'Hara is still with us. I heard some lightning, which means Bengal must have arrived with the... Yep, there it is. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe it's just I shouldn't two-hand it. I mean, I two-hand it to do more damage, obviously, but like, it might be making it my attacks just like that little bit slow enough to. I don't think Bengal is quite considered in it. Get out of the fucking pool. Oh, there we go. Now he's in it. Okay. Gather everyone up. Look for our next. This is the right way, right? Yes. Ah, right there. Okay. And now we will chill here for a second. We should be fine outside as long as we don't. Now, the only thing that really screwed us over last time was O'Hara, whatever, didn't fucking show up. Okay, so that'll make it so I take less lightning damage, that'll make it so I take less physical damage. The stone ring seems to be worthless. I guess I'll go with Chloranthy. I mean, I guess I could go for more lightning, but I mean, I don't know how much of their damage is actually electric and how much is just your standard, like, physical. I'll leave them to deal with that lone guy. As long as I've got myself pointed there. Once again, I stop running and hit B to roll. And my character's just like, nah, I'm just gonna take it in the face. And now once again, I'm gonna try and utilize the same tactic. And just make a beeline for the building, which I almost missed, but almost doesn't matter. Oh, right, I forgot this guy was in here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to use, but whatever. Hey. Oh my god, the fucking roll attack is so worthless. And them not letting me backstab this guy is really getting on my nerves. There we go. Oh, and they fucking aggroed this brick too. That should finish that one. And that one, there we go. Okay, they're dead, they didn't drop anything. Pop back in here for a second, hopefully. There we go. Now life gem, and get locked in here. So wait out the next blizzard. Thanks, guys. Wow, Fiva, are you sure you don't want to maybe heal up just a little bit more? Maybe I should have brought a healing spell. I mean, I guess I can cast this while I'm here. Oh, also, why the hell did I start sprinting at the beginning of the fucking... Yeah, that worked significantly better. Charge. Yeah, that worked so much better. Now, Viva, good. Why does Viva heal like nothing? Like, it barely looks like she's healing. Back up a little bit, just to sign inside. Yeah, I don't understand Viva at all. This. Good. Now, the other thing about the fight, right, is it, about the boss fight, is it may, in all honesty, be better to do it by myself with a Bright Bug, just because, as you saw, I do good damage to them, even with their buff defenses. But on top of that, we might actually get close enough to avoid the last reindeers. Yes. No way that spawned in. Nope. And we saw Bohara with us. And because the second big cat, Zalin, I think is the one that is the second one that shows up, doesn't jump down as fast if you're by yourself. Like, if you have a summon, Zalin will jump down almost immediately, as you saw. But if you're by yourself, then you can actually fight Lud down to like half health or less before it'll show up. And in all honesty, with the damage I was doing with the Bright Bug, yeah, Viva, your Estus Flask needs to be checked there. Okay, now, just because I have it, I may as well. Repair. Dark Weapon. Hood on. I don't think my hood is actually my best thing for this, but... Alright. Oh, actually not attacking me right away. Oof, that was a fast fucking swipe there, you thought. Yeah, see, Zalin jumps down so quickly. Oh. He wasn't going after me, he wasn't going after Bangarl. Oh, Viva getting her heal on, that's awesome. Gonna just hope that it's not targeting me and go for some damage. Got some real good damage in there. Still going to assume that that isn't targeting me. And that was correct. As long as I can stay on one and get it down. Like, if I can get one down with all three of my guys alive, that would be obviously ideal. Oh, fuck. I don't even know if that was actually coming for me. Buff back on. Oh. Okay, there goes that one, but I don't... No, his spell did still go off, but hey, that's one down. And in fact, I'm actually gonna do that. But because we should have it, but I am slightly worried about my oof. Oh. Oh, fucking Christ, I just can't hit him. After Viva. No, leave Viva alone! You monster! And my secret sacrifice. Okay. Now he is currently buffing himself so that he does more damage and shit. And as you can tell by his health bar, he is also regenerating, which isn't ideal. But I'm still fairly confident that with Bengarl to take all the hits, O'Hara picking away and me picking away at him, we should be fine. Now, if he went over there, he's probably gonna, you know, but he should still be targeting Bengarl. Now, this does go away. Obviously, you can just wait it out, but at the same time, you may as well, you know, pick his health as get it. Now, as far as I know, he'll only do it once. Oof! I should have saw that coming, actually. The last time he falls like that, oh, this isn't good. Well, actually, this isn't bad. Because I can at least dodge these, whereas the NPCs not so much. There we go. Okay. Just buff again, even though it's probably pointless considering how low he is, but... Ooh, I do not like that. Yeah, go for it, guys. Get him, yeah. I'll let him take the last hit. Focus on me right at the end. Soul of Blood and Soul of Zalin. We have got both. And I don't actually know what's over here. This might just be like a teleport out, I guess. Oh yeah, those two will be gone now. Thanks, guys. You're the best. Now, obviously, based on all the enemies we fought there, I have zero reason to farm that area. So I'm just not going to. I mean, I farmed the other two challenge areas, but based on the drops that of the stuff that's there, obviously I don't need any of the prison stuff, while getting some petrified dragon bone might be nice from the reindeer. It's still not... It's like, I mean, I'm not actually using anything right now that even uses it. But I will say, that area, not nearly as bad as people made it out to be. I mean, like, yeah, it wasn't great. But, I mean, once you know that you can see the buildings and just run straight to them, I mean, to, like, stop another one from spawning, like, I feel like that was the best strategy that you could have there. I mean, just make a dead... Now, granted, I may or may not... I have probably more or less stamina than other people. I mean, I really don't know. Where the fuck am I going? Right, boss weapons. We'll check out Straight. I don't remember if it was Straight or Ornifex that had it. But either way, or that had the last ones. Yeah, I feel like that's definitely the best way to do it. I mean... You take a dead sprint to the first building, and you can get there without anything spawning. Apparently, I went to the wrong guy again. Alright. And then, like, you can make it... And then if you have NPCs with you, obviously if you were by yourself, it would be harder. But, like, if you have NPCs with you... you can make a sprint to the second building, and while a reindeer will spawn, as long as it's focused on one of the other guys, you should be able, as long as you've kept yourself pointed the right way, you should be able to make it to the building before another one can spawn. Same with the third building, same thing. Just aim yourself at it, wait for a blizzard to just be finishing, and then make a dead sprint for it, and you should be able to make it. Alright, so I'm assuming just the... Yeah. Okay, so Lud gives us the Lois Greatsword. The Knights of Lois were commanded to strike down each malformed terror that arose from chaos, and they would not hesitate, even if it were their own king. Oh, whoops. And we also get the Lois Shield from Soul of Zalin. The Knights... Yeah, same thing. Gradually restores HP while equipped. Nice. You could really get some good HP regen going, I feel, in this game, maybe. Because, like, if you use... Oh, I guess we don't really have, but, like, you get the life ring, right? You get the life ring, you get that shield. You know, you can equip them both. Where's the voice? Look at that. Ooh, I like this. I like the design of the sword. I really like that sword. The shield's kind of... It's a little fancy for my taste. Now, I imagine the shield is probably, yeah, pretty garbage as an actual shield. But it is health regen. So, I mean... You get that health regen going, and you're fucking pretty solid. I mean... Change. Alright, how long did that take? I feel like that definitely didn't take an hour. It did not. 40 minutes. That's probably good. I mean, we did the whole thing. It wasn't hard. But yeah, if you're having trouble with that, do exactly what I did. I mean, you can even just summon probably like Bengarl. One of them, you know. I'd recommend Bengarl if you're only going to summon one, just because he has more health. But yeah, I mean, just make a dead sprint and go for it. As you can see, I did actually let my vigor get in front of my endurance for a little bit, just because I was expecting worse. Also, what's my agility at? Agility 99, it's not bad. Wow, that actually took me down to really few souls. But yeah, if you do like I did, it wasn't hard. I mean, we even managed to skip out on the final spawn between the third building and the bridge. I mean, it was tight, and like maybe I could have left slightly sooner, just to maybe increase just to maybe give myself more time. But I mean, overall, I mean I made it. So, I mean, we made that run and only had to fight 2 reindeer. I mean, yes. But first things first, I need to get my... that's it, right? That I got that raises, yeah. I mean, I guess I could pop a rusted coin as well, but that's not really worth it. So yeah, I mean, like, I feel like I heard such horror stories about that, but I definitely had more trouble with the little... with the little rabbit things than I did. I don't know what the hell they're called. But yeah, I definitely had way more trouble with the little rabbit things than I did in the Frigid Outskirts. I mean, I was so just like dreading doing this. Because I was like, oh man, everybody, you know, like I complained about the enemies on Reddit, and they were like, oh, just wait until you get to the, just wait until you, if you're going to do the challenge area, just wait. They're not, that's not even the worst. And I was like, oh man, this is going to suck. Because I was like, oh man, I know that these rabbits coming up are going to be real bad. But people are like, oh, if you're going to do all of it, they're not the worst. But yeah, in my specific case, they're definitely the worst. I mean, the reindeer also died pretty quick. Oh goody, rubbish. So I mean, like, there was a lot that I was really overestimating for that. Like, I really expected that to be much harder. Like, Iron Passage hard, where it's like, alright, you've seen me get to the boss once and do it. Now let me clear everything out so that I can get here and have a chance. But I mean, even the first time we went, it wasn't that bad. I mean, see, look, even just picking up all those items, that's how much health this fucking mimic head took out. And like, yeah, I really expected to be worse, but like I said, the reindeer died pretty quickly. Once again, I don't know if having NPCs increases the health of your regular enemies, or maybe, oh no, that's right. So I went through it the first time. I didn't have the Ring of Blades equipped, right? That's why that other guy. That's why I couldn't backstab kill that knight as fast. Oh, and I realize he's there and drops stuff, but I already have everything that he drops, so I don't care. But yeah, I mean, I feel like it definitely wasn't... I was definitely over-prepared for it. Mentally over-prepared. Like, in-game, I feel like I was probably prepared enough. Like, I don't think that there was necessarily anything that I could have really prepared more. Let's see. Okay, let's go through some of this shit and see what I can get rid of. Because, I mean, I definitely don't need that many of those, considering that I never use them. So I'll leave myself 5 of each. Same with this. I'll leave myself 5 of those. Those. Don't even have that many of those. And I mean, I can buy these, I think. Either way, I don't use it, so. I mean, I already have Dark Weapon. I really don't need that. Started a new anime as well called Twin Star Exorcist. Pretty good. It does start off a little slow, I guess. But I mean, I don't know why I keep having them. Why I keep those around. I feel like I keep them because it's like, oh, that's right, I'll use them on the health. Oh, right. It's like, because, you know, I'll use them on something and then I just never do. I also don't know why I have any of those in the box. Okay, so the Lois Greatsword needs to go in there. I'll keep the Chandler's Trident. I think I know I already have one of those. The large club I took out to sell before and just never got around to it. I don't need that on me. That particular helmet I can sell. I should have a full set of that armor in there. So those should all be to sell. I didn't pick up. Well, I got one new ring. Throw that in there. I don't need that. Oh, but I will, while I'm thinking about it, take the Silver Cat ring out, because for whatever reason I stopped carrying that with me. But yeah, Twin Star Exorcist. It's pretty good. It's one of those ones where I don't know if I'm gonna finish it, not because it isn't good, but because it's set in more or less modern times. Like, I feel like the more modern day it is, the less chance I'm going to finish it, whether or not I like it. Like, for example, like, things that really annoy me are, well, for one, high schools. I don't much care for anime set in high schools, but I have watched and enjoyed many of them. But my thing with it is, that I don't like, is if it's, like, normal, everyday high school with weird shit going on, but, like, the greater public doesn't know. You know? Like, where it's like, there's no way that you could keep this under wraps. And that includes shows where it's like, but I can use this spell or something to wipe everyone's memory. It's like, there would be lasting damage. Like, you're not... It's like at the end of, let's say, Men in Black 2, right? Where he, like, wipes everyone's mind using the Statue of Liberty. And it's like, alright, but what if there were people who saw shit going down, but weren't looking at the Statue of Liberty at that point? Also, apparently I have 29 poison moss on me, and I have 99 back in the thing. Yeah, I'm keeping my knives. Not that I use them very much, but you never know. Sell all this. Whoops. But yeah, like, that's more or less, like, if, like, for example, I couldn't become a hero, so I got a job instead. I think is, I don't think that's quite the right name, but I talked about it once before. That's mostly modern stuff, and there's magic, but everybody knows there's magic. It's not like a secret that there's people with special abilities and magic and whatnot. So it's like, it's fun. Like, that's the thing, right? Like, the shows where there's like, it's like, oh, this hidden world that nobody knows about except for these people, you know, like the main characters, but it's like, but it has such an effect on the real world that it's unreasonable to assume that word hasn't got out, you know? Shit like that annoys me. But other than that, I actually watched 2 this week. I watched 2, and I didn't talk about the other one that I was watching either. What was that one called now? Had that guy, it had the tournament. The one chick's name was Stella. Hang on, I must look. Oh, Chivalry of a Failed Knight, that's what it is. I texted my friend that, so I was just gonna look through my text messages to see. But yeah, Chivalry of a Failed Knight. That one was really good, and it was all in a school. But yeah, I really like that one. But I like that one for multiple reasons. Like, for example, um, they actually had like the main character be like, you, you I like you, I love you, I'm gonna marry you at some point, right? He didn't say all that, at least not all at once. Um, but like the main character picked a girl and went with it. It wasn't one of those, and they said it to each other is the thing. Like there's some animes that are like, you know who the main character is going to end up with because it's so obvious, but they like refuse to admit it to each other that they like each other. Those kind of annoy me, but it's not like a big, like, but it's not a deal breaker because then I wouldn't be watching no animes basically. But I do really like the animes where like the main characters are like, all right, I like you, you like me, we're a couple now, and that's it. Like they don't dick around and everything or anything. It's just, all right, we're together now. I really like that. They did that, and like I thought that the fights were really good and everything. And overall, so like I would highly recommend either of those, Chivalry of a Failed Knight or like I said, Twin Star Exorcist. It is one of those ones where it's like, oh, there's an alternate world. It's hard to gauge just how much other people know about it. I mean, I feel like it's one of those things where the things they deal with, everybody knows about, but it happens rarely. So it's not something that everybody's always worried about. Whereas in a lot of the other animes and that, it's like, oh, this alternate world. And maybe that's why I'm still watching it. But, like, yeah, it's a really good one as well. It's basically the two main characters are both exorcists. Well, one's an exorcist. One used to be and doesn't want to be anymore. But they get prophesized to be the twin star exorcist, which is supposed to be given to a husband and wife exorcist who is going to have the baby that will then become the strongest exorcist ever and wipe out all of the Kagare, which is just the demons. It's just their word for whatever kind of monsters they fight. I mean, they're exorcists; they should be fighting demons. But anyway, they call them Kagare. But yeah, they're only like 14 at the time, and you know, as you can imagine, don't like each other right away. But anyway, enough about that. We finished the actual Let's Play a while ago, but hey, I got through all my cleanup, and some of it I've been meaning to do for a while. So, thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week where we will fight... Oh boy, where we will fight the final boss in the DLC and then head into some... head back into some Drang Lake Castle action. And clean up some more, and probably, well, I mean, depending on how it goes, we may end up fighting two bosses next part. I don't think we're that far away from the boss in Drang Lake Castle, so yeah, thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you on Monday for more.